Hey everybody, Jeff aka GCurse here. Welcome to another Hasbro Pulse Transformers fan stream. This is a replay of the May 16th, 2023 fan stream. I've been too busy with work to really be able to even watch this. Now, I will go on record and say that I noticed some things that popped up on Amazon, which I pre-ordered. One was, like an Optimus Prime and Senator Shockwave 2-pack. There was one with Megatron and Senator Ratback. That was a 2-pack. And then there was Brawn from Studio Series 86. I'm not sure these are part of the fan stream, so I'm just letting you know that I pre-ordered those. So if those are part of the fan stream, then I'll be, pleasantly surprised. Now, as always, this video is going to be broken into up in four sections. This is section number 1. Basically, this is what I hope to see. And right off the bat, I hope to see Bombshell. I hope that you can actually see that picture. But I have kickback from Legacy. I've been unable to even locate Shrapnel, and Shrapnel is going for mad amounts of money on Amazon, which it just pisses me off because Hasbro knew that anybody who collects these figures are gonna want all three Insecticons. So what do? As they have for a long time, they've been fucking it up with getting these figures out to the store. Like one of the biggest issues I also have is Motormaster. I have all the other Decepticons, just not Motormaster. But then again, it's Hasbro, so why am I not really that fucking shocked? Next up, we have Ruckus from Ruckus is a TriggerCon, and the TriggerBots and the TriggerCons all hold a special place in my heart because I was actually I actually had Ruckus the first day I started kindergarten. My mom got me this figure as like a present for me starting kindergarten. And I kept this figure with me because I had a little bit of separation anxiety when I was younger, and this figure helped me get through that first day of kindergarten. I would love to see this figure, release in either Legacy Evolution or whatever the final line is in the Legacy trilogy. We already have, I can't recall what that one is. Oh god, I can't recall its name now. But we have one of the TriggerCons from that was released in Legacy, and I think it's Out. Is it Out? No, it's not Outback. Hold on, let me do a quick search to see what it is. Hold on 1 minute. Let me pull up my thing here. Do I have it? I don't think I have it. No, I don't have it. Display capture, so I'm just going to type it right here. I know you won't be able to see it. Let's see here. God, what is the name of that? I'll make you a bet that once I get this website pulled up and I'll find the name, and then it'll pop into my head just as I'm looking up the figure. So let's see. It was a deluxe class. No, not that. Crankcase. That's what it was. So, but yeah, so we already have Crankcase from the Legacy toy line. So I'm hoping that we get some more of the TriggerCons or the TriggerBots. I would love to see, like I said, all the rest of them. So, and like this guy would be like, he would have the most sentimental value to me because of the fact he was there with me that first day of school. Next, we also have Windsweeper, just another TriggerCon. I had all the TriggerBots and TriggerCons except for one figure from each, and I'll show you which ones when it gets to them. So once again, Windsweeper. This is one I did not have. I did not have Dogfight, but like this is a TriggerBot, or no, not Wait. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is Dogfight. I was looking at the file names. By the time that I was able to go and get another figure, some of these figures were already gone. because back then money wasn't as easily available at the time when I was younger. So basically, I got what I got, and I would have to just either wait or be extremely lucky. But so this figure I had never had, but I'd love to get. Next we have is the other one. It's Backstreet. This is the other trigger bot. Maybe it was just 2 of the trigger bots that I did not get. But once again, I just want to get the whole TriggerCon trigger bot collection. Next we have Override. I love this guy. Basically, he turned into a motorcycle where it had 2 flip-out chrome cannons. That's another thing I wish that they would bring back. I wish weapons were chrome, but that's just me. Next we have Roadbuster. Now, I never had this figure at all, and I think the last time that this figure was like main release was like for the Thrilling 30. And I was looking at the figure that they have on Amazon, and he just looks so fucking skinny. I'm sure he's a nice figure, but it just doesn't look like it has enough mass to him. So I'd love to see another. I'd love to see another triple changer. I'm not sure if I have any in my collection. If I have any triple changer Autobots. I'm trying to remember back to what there is. Oh yeah, I do. I have oh god, it's from Titan's Return. I can't recall the. It was one that turned into a ship, like a jet carrier, and a Cybertronian plane, I think it was. And then there's Sandstorm, and then there's this guy. But I got on the Decepticon side, I have both Astral Chain and Blitzwing. I'm waiting to hear, waiting for an Octane or Octone, if Next, I would love to get a Whirl. I never had a Whirl. Let's see. Next, we have this one. Actually, this one is. His name is. Oh God, what was it? Oh, Landfill. If I remember correctly, I think he is a Target Master. Interesting story with this guy. When I was younger and I'd get Transformers, I never read the instructions. I would literally just, learn to transform them by, over time. I had this figure, and I thought for over a year after I had this figure, I thought this figure was broken. Because the way that his arms were was that you had to kind of flip them around, because his arms made up the flatbed of the truck in his alt mode. And I didn't know you were supposed to rotate the arms. So I thought that my figure was just assembled, It wasn't until, I don't know what I did, but I finally realized, you can actually turn them around. And oh my god, that was fucking awesome. But I want to get one of these figures just, because like I said, a lot of these figures have a lot of value to me memory-wise, And then finally, as I mentioned earlier, I would like to see an Octane. I call him Octane. I don't call him Octone. I call him Octane. Basically, just to finish off the Decepticon triple changers that I currently have. I have Octane from Titan's Return, but I'd rather have him from a newer line. And that's about it. So after that, then I have a little list of what I hope to actually hear about. Because these are issues that a lot of people have, number one, I hope that they talk about fixing their distribution issues. It is fucking ridiculous that you can go to one store and they will have a shit ton of figures, but then you go to Target, which is only a few stores down or whatever, and they have nothing. They have nothing. Or that they will just constantly keep in stock the previous line. There were times I would go to Walmart in Longview. They would start having the Evolution figures, but then I go to Target, which is like literally just across the street from where I live, and they were still stocking like Wave 2 of Legacy. It's like, what the fuck? Get the shit fixed, Hasbro. Another issue is QC issues. I don't really have to get into that. We all know that these figures have had QC issues. Everything from like real loose joints to like parts just literally falling off. Fix the, improve on your QC issues, Hasbro. When I say restock issues, I'm not talking about distribution. I'm talking about like on their website, HasbroPulse.com. Basically, I will go there because I'm tired of trying to find a goddamn Motormaster. The only place you can find Motormaster is either on Amazon or eBay, and those people are scalping obscenely, high for that figure. So you go to the, one website that you figure would have fucking Motormaster, Hasbro Pulse, and it's always fucking sold out. It's sold out for Motormaster. It's fucking sold out for, whatchamacallit, Cosmos. It's fucking sold out for Shrapnel. And you're, like, what the fuck, Hasbro? This is your own website. Why can you not keep these things, keep these items stocked on your own website? It's one thing for it not to be stocked in stores. It's kind of like a lottery when you go to a store. But on your own website, you should figure that people are going to be, flocking to your website. You should either have these figures in stock or stop advertising it, because every time I go to the goddamn Hasbro Pulse store, Motormaster sold out. Been that way for months. Shrapnel sold out. It's been like that since he came out earlier this year. Fucking Motormaster Cosmos. I never even fucking seen that thing. Even it has it on the website, but I don't think I've ever seen it even be up for sale. I think it popped on the website, and the minute that it popped on the website, it was already sold out. It's like if you cannot fulfill these the request for these figures, to get the fucking figures off your website, because it gives people false hope. It gives people false hope, and it just fucks with them, and it upsets people. Like I don't like having to try to fucking track down a Motormaster. You release a combiner set, you should have it's kind of like a mandated rule that if you can release a set that requires a central figure, that central figure should be fucking shelf warming, if anything. That way, that the other figures that you have can actually have that base figure to combine with. And then let's see here, the size of product lines, number 4. I'm just, is it me or is the now I consider like the Legacy line to be like the main line, and then you have like Studio Series and all the other shit that Hasbro likes release, like the fucking Cyberverse. We got Earth. What is it? Earth Wars, or Earth Sparks? Some shit that I'm never going to touch. And now we got the fucking Rise of the Beast. Why is it that all these other sublines, I think that's the right term, sublines, why the fuck is it that they are the ones that get the massive shit thrown out of this? But when it comes to like Studio Series and Legacy, which are the main, the big sellers, fuck, you guys get almost nothing. I was severely underwhelmed when uh, last Fanstream back in April came out. I'm really hoping that they can actually pick it up and really wow us. And that's kind of goes into the second part of number 4. Basically, just come out, just you want new trigger bots, trigger cons? Here you go. Here. You want more Insecticons? Here. Just make us want to give you our money, because right now I don't really feel like giving you my money. If anything, yeah, I ordered the Brawn, the 2 packs just that came out. I mentioned earlier in this portion of the video, and I also pre-ordered all the things that they had from the previous fan stream. But that those are pre-orders and stuff. I want to see stuff that you actually have a legitimate hope of seeing at the stores. But that is it. That is what I would like to see, what I hope to see. So when I return, it will be with the I'm going to watch the reveal, and I'll give you my thoughts. Okay, everybody, I am back. If you're watching this, I'm going to be releasing this in 2 forms. I'm going to be releasing this as a broken up version with each section as an individual video, and then I'll be doing a supercut of the entire thing overall. It's just basically whatever you want to see, like so. But so let's get this video going, shall we? So I got this up. There we go. I'm going to actually fast forward it because for some reason I downloaded this directly from YouTube, and it had the fucking little countdown as well. I don't even say countdown. It's just a little screensaver, and basically I know you can't hear it, but there's music playing. I just muted it. That way I could talk. And that's the one thing I fucking hate. It's, if I remember correctly, RoboSend, isn't it those fucking robotic Optimus Primes that are like selling for fucking like $900? Yeah, that's right, Hasbro. Way to really cater to your actual fans, you know, like, what, you want shrapnel at the stores? Oh, fuck you. Don't you want to pay $900 for a robotic Optimus Prime? No, motherfucker, I don't. I don't want no motherfucking $900 goddamn whatchamacallit, Optimus Prime. I want what I want, you know. Oh, look at what we're starting with. And who the fuck are these people? Okay, let's get going.
Like it.
Well, hello there, Beefpack.
Hey, Transformers fans, thank you for joining us for another Hasbro Pulse.
Okay, right here, I can tell you right now, I'm not even fucking liking this. I don't give a flying fuck about the robot, you know, the RC or whatever these motherfuckers are. This means nothing to me. It means nothing. I'm sorry. I know that people will be not liking what I'm saying, but I'm not here. I don't have the massive disposable income to buy those, you know, the robotic Optimus Prime figures, you know. Now, oh my god, really? Are we going with fucking... Wow. Way to whore out your license. You can't fucking keep, you know, the main product lines properly stocked, but we can give you chairs. Do you want chairs, ladies and gentlemen? By the way, I would never fucking buy these things. I would never buy them. They look like shit to me. Speaking of things that look like shit.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Part I didn't mention, however, for everybody that's like freaking out, I gotta have one of these.
I'm not freaking out. You want to spend nearly $1,000 after taxes and shipping and handling? Fine, you can be the fool. I will not.
New office chair. I can't wait to wheel mine back to my desk after the stream and sit in this and make the rest of the team.
Oh, these motherfuckers are such shills. Oh, I'm gonna wheel my chair back to my desk, motherfucker. You probably have like 10 of those ugly ass chairs.
Elite auto-converting Optimus Prime on the table here, but we have a special guest joining us all the way from the UK. We're going to introduce our good friend Sixo here. Sixo, thank you for joining us.
Absolutely thrilled to be here. Thank you for having me on.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So, we got some stuff to do, right?
We have so much stuff to go through.
we do.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And we're going to start off with the shit that only a select few can actually buy, because those are the people we actually care about, ladies and gentlemen. The fans who actually go to Target and Walmart to try to buy our products. Fuck you. You're buying $30 toys. We want to sell you motherfuckers a $1,000 toy.
See how that goes?
Perfect. All right, so auto-converting Optimus Prime, Robosen, Elite. There's a lot to unpack here. We know you got your hands on this pretty early. You got to do an unboxing and review for our friends at Robosen. We launched the
unboxing. They got it for free, which basically means the cost is going to be put off onto the people who are actually going to be stupid enough to buy that fucking monstrosity.
Get into this a little bit. What are some of the biggest comparisons you found while playing with this?
I think between the two of them, I mean, it sounds pretty obvious that the flagship is a lot larger, which you can see just by looking at it. I've got it on my left, just here. And the Elite, I think, is, I don't know, like a little bit more refined, maybe, if that's not the wrong thing to say. It ultimately does the same thing, you know, it's the same functionality. There's a little, kind of few design differences between the two, kind of slight differences in the arms and things like that, and you sort of see the front of the cab, there are some changes. But ultimately, it's sort of the same product, just slightly more compact.
In other words, it's what the PlayStation... Oh god, I can't recall what the names of them used to be, but like the Xbox used to have like a more energy efficient version compared to the original. That's what this motherfucker is. It's supposed to be the more efficient version of the huge motherfucker.
You get to build this out.
So, we meet again.
Okay, what's What's it?
A storm is coming. The Autobots need your help to defeat the Decepticons.
Okay.
Choose your path. I am Optimus Prime, hero to the end.
Oh, motherfuckers. I thought they were actually going to be doing something actually new, but no, it's this motherfucker. What is this? How far are we into this fucking video? Okay, this video is 38 minutes, and we're at the 5-minute, 27-second mark. So about it feels like it's been about at least 2 minutes has been literally this piece of shit that they're trying to force down everybody's goddamn throat.
Area voice commands, or by remote control actions using your mobile device.
I would never fucking do that because my mobile phone fucking sucks.
Against Optimus Prime, when equipped with included light-up blaster and battle axe. Beyond the built-in actions, customize your Optimus Prime by programming unique actions and sequences through the app.
Let's roll!
Your adventures will continuously evolve as you complete in-app missions that unlock even more engaging interaction with Optimus Prime.
Wait, are they saying that certain aspects of this figure are behind a goddamn paywall? A glorified paywall, basically?
Elite Edition Optimus Prime by Robosin. Available now. Learn more at robosin.com.
Give me a fucking sledgehammer, please. Let me put these poor degenerates out of their goddamn misery. What the? Is that one fucking jacking off? That one looked like it was fucking jacking off, right?
Of Optimus Prime.
I mean,
I guess I'd jack off too if I saw that third-party RC that was released a few years ago.
guitar, we got drums. I know we can do a hero pose. There's a lot going on here. Oh, he's gonna get yoked a little bit here. We're doing some push-up time. So
That's one of my favorites.
Isn't that what you want to do with your Transformer action figures? Have them do fucking push-ups. Oh my god, people are actually buying that shit.
doing with robotics.
Absolutely, I think it's great actually, and to be honest, for me, the app is like the bit that's not really been kind of talked about enough with this product. I think that if all you get it for is like the self-transforming and some of the voice commands, that's great, and that's kind of like a fantastic entry into this product. But actually, it's the app that, in my mind, is kind of gives you the longevity, you know, and kind of keeps you interested.
It's because that's probably how they, sell everything to you, in the app. The figure is just part one of this whole of the scheme. You get the figure, and then you gotta fucking get the app, and you gotta do all the fucking paywall shit.
Who you would not just like off the cuff expect actually is really good at robotics, and he literally took it and was just like, I'm gonna go make it do all of these moves, and it was really awesome to just like see him fall in love with the product. So we know that we have a lot of fans that are creative like that as well, so we're really excited for everybody to get a chance to really unlock that with this.
We're excited for your money. That's what they're basically trying to say.
Doing some more motions.
Unlock your prime potential.
Yeah, gotta unlock your prime potential.
Yeah.
So, Optimus Prime, Robosin Elite converting.
Is this really what they think that we want to do with our fucking figures? Stupid hip gyrations and fucking, thigh thrust or what they're fucking called? Is that what they think that we want to do with? Oh my god. Maybe this is why Hasbro is in the shit state that they're in, because they have idiots like this hired that think this is what's going to lead Hasbro to the future. It isn't releasing awesome products that people have fond memories of. No, it's releasing $900 fucking toys that do fucking hip gyrations and thigh thrusts. That's what's going to lead Hasbro to the future, ladies and gentlemen.
Is available right now on Hasbro Pulse for anybody who didn't have a chance to get the flagship. You can head on over to Hasbro Pulse in the US and Europe.
If you actually had the money to buy this thing, please unfriend me. I am not your friend anymore. I don't hang out with people who have massive amounts of money to just throw away on useless fucking gimmicks like that.
Absolutely.
Stamp on all the packages.
I love it, honestly. There's so much built into this. How can you not love it? Look at them
Look
go.
at them. I mean, they're just so fun. Like, and again, it comes with these awesome, super protective case. Like,
Is that styrofoam? That looks like a styrofoam case. Is that fucking styrofoam? $1,000 and you're giving us styrofoam? Is that fucking what? Oh, wow. It looks like it's fucking hard styrofoam. $1,000 and you get fucking styrofoam, ladies and gentlemen.
again, this very nice protective case. It was one of my favorite features when I saw it come.
It's motherfucking styrofoam. Stop making it sound like it's something it's not. I've seen third-party cases that are better.
A box collector type person. You have this beautiful, nice, shiny, hollow foil kind of printed box.
Okay, I will say I like how Transformers has that little holographic look to it. I kind of like that. So congratulations. You totally didn't fuck it up with that aspect.
You can really show off your beautiful Robosen Optimus Prime Elite Core Edition Transformer. You can definitely see
Oh my
that
God,
a lot
fucking
of
hang
love
me.
and care went into.
Fucking hang me, please. Just hang me. We are currently at 10. They've been advertising this shit for like 8 minutes now.
These, I know Evan needs to add one of the collection since, you know, Optimus
yeah.
is life.
Oh my
A little
fucking
bit. It is a
God.
part of life, yes.
All right. So that's going to do it for our Robosen part. Sixo, you want to like hang out and do the rest of the stream with us? We got some Studio Series physical reviews to go over from the pipeline. Maybe we got some new pipeline reviews.
Maybe.
I would hope you have some fucking mainline stuff, because if this is all the fucking shit we're gonna get out of this fan stream, I'd be punching my goddamn screen.
The night to Optimus Prime.
Autobots never give up. Autobots never give up.
Oh, he's going to sleep all over the place. So, all right, so let's make a little transition. Last time we saw everybody, we had some Studio Series pipeline reveals, right?
We did. We had a few.
We gave people a little bit of a heads up of what was coming Wave 3. These we said would be available for pre-order in May. It's May, so we need to kind of talk about them before that happens. Nobody's actually seen the product. So let's take a look here. First up on the screen, we have Bumblebee from Transformers.
I'll be honest, this does not appeal to me at all. I hated the Bayverse movies, to be honest. I barely tolerated the very first Bayverse Transformers movie, and it just went down a fucking hill of shit ever since then. It rebounded with the Bumblebee movie, and then I saw previews for Rise of the Beast, and I just thought that looked like total shit. Right now, when it comes to Transformers, it seems like that they're kind of like in cardiac arrest. You don't know if it's going to have a heart attack anytime soon. But yeah, I'm not going to buy this at all. I like Bumblebee kind of either as the War for Cybertron video game Bumblebee or the G1 Bumblebee.
It's true, it's true. He's
Sixo, what are we thinking? You excited we adding this to the
Love it.
collection?
Yeah, well, I think actually my wife might be interested. She's a bit of a Bumblebee fan.
Oh,
yeah.
so,
perfect.
You know,
So
maybe.
we took care of her birthday for you. This is it. This is what she
Yeah.
gets.
Available later this year. What you want to get these figures right away? Fuck you. Do you want to spend $900 for a shitty robotic Transformer? That's available now, it sounds like. But this, you gotta fucking wait till later this year, which probably means I'll make you a bet it's either gonna be like October, November, December when this guy gets released.
All right.
She'll be thrilled.
Perfect.
That's good to hear.
All right. So that does Core Class. That was our new for Wave 3. That was our
new
pipeline
stories.
reveal.
Yep.
Wow, that was literally it just for that. Just wow. What? Not 2 or 3? Just you get one, motherfucker. You only get one figure.
A lot of fun.
Brawn.
Okay.
So you can see Brawn in his bot.
Okay, so here we have Brawn. I actually like Brawn. I have Brawn from, I think it's Titan's Return. I have Brawn from Titan's Return. I have Brawn as like a battle or weapons master or whatever it was. And I kind of have those two put together because I always view him as him playing with himself. Get it? Yes, I'm a fucking adult and I have a dirty mind. Brawn is playing with himself. But yeah, so this Brawn actually looks nice. I actually, I'm okay with the other Brawn that I have, but this one actually looks pretty fucking cool.
2004 or something like that. But in the show, it's a green that tints either like brown or green, depending on what episode you're watching, what version of the movie that you're watching. So we tried to mimic that here with this, and to be honest, I think we nailed it. Braun, everybody's kind of like favorite rough and tumble character who goes in fisticuffs, and he's...
Braun has the Napoleon complex. That's what it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Windows that we do on this 86 line, it just always kind of differentiates them from their mainline generation.
One of the things that, unintentionally, from the way that he converts and the way that his legs kind of compact together, you can sort of mimic how the G1 toy sort of looks, like with the stilt legs.
Hidden feature, fantastic.
Hidden feature indeed. He does, of course, come with a blaster. This was a blaster that he had in a couple episodes.
Okay, I'm actually curious. If you did I'm wondering if they show it here, but if they do, you do the stilt mode, as I just showed, will it actually stand? That'd be fucking awesome if it did. Congratulations if it actually does stand up.
Something that he's not normally known for, but we wanted to include it anyway, just to make sure that it was there. And it can obviously store on top in his alt mode. So
Any wheels.
It looks like you guys have really nailed the orange on that as well, because you were talking about the green, but I always think that actually the orange is quite hard to get right on Braun.
that was...
I always view that more as yellow. Is that orange? My eyes might be fucking with me. I thought it was yellow, but okay.
Because he's a bit darker in the film than he is in the series.
Yes, because that also either skews yellow or orange, depending on what you're looking at sometimes, which is hilarious because some of the early samples in this, there was a lot of weird color matching going on, where it was like his thighs were one color and then his chest was another color, and it's like, why? These are supposed to be the same color. But yeah, it's just one of the normal factory things that we go through. But I think he came out great. I'm really excited for this guy.
I think everybody is going to definitely be adding to their 86 Studio Series collection with this one.
Yes, and I know it's a little morbid that we're...
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm actually, I'm actually pretty happy with the overall with the Studio Series 86 that I have. The only two figures that I have that I was just so fucking disappointed with are the Voyager class Junkions. I fucking hated Junkie. Junkie was a piece of shit, which is kind of sad because Junkions are coming from a planet of shit, basically. Yeah, it's not real shit. I know it's like broken down metal and everything. It's a junk planet. But literally that figure, along with Wreck-Ar, feel like fucking shit. Which is ironic, considering that they came from a planet of shit. Okay.
But
he survived for like 12 minutes in the movie. That's a long time for some characters.
He's the first to die.
he is.
He went out fighting, ladies and gentlemen. The guy was fucking tough.
In the movie in '86, it gets a Studio Series figure, so it doesn't matter. They're gonna happen. That's like a rule.
Does that mean you're gonna do a Studio Series grapple at some point?
That's entirely possible.
Everything is always possible. It's all on the table. So that'll do it for Braun. Let's transition back over to some figures that we got to launch in Wave 2. We tapped into our video game universe with War for Cybertron.
Gamer Edition.
We teased Gamer Edition, so we pipelined this next character here, our deluxe class Cliff Jumper. So let's take a look at him here in his bot mode image. And then you can see here his alt car buggy mode.
Okay, I'll be honest. I'm not sure what it is. I've seen, some of the people who have gotten some of these figures early because they're basically shills. And I understand that in the video game, the weapon is part of their arm. I'm just not sure what it is. For some reason, on the toys, it just doesn't look right. It just looks weird on the toys. That's the one thing it just, to me at least, did not carry over from the video game to the figure. I'm just not a fan of it.
Very, very red, but let's take a look at him on the table and let's talk a little bit about how we got the Cliff Jumper.
So here we go. I'm covering for Sam because he couldn't join us.
What fucking size is this? This is a core class?
Deco of the Bumblebee that we released. I am telling you now that we are doing this because he was in the DS game. But then people will look at the head and be like, but the head's from Fall of Cybertron. It's like, well, the DS game was just so low resolution you couldn't see that his head looked like this. That's what I'm going to say. Gamer Edition has been pretty well received so far, and I'm happy to hear it. Like, a lot of people have a lot of passion and love for these designs. which is why we wanted to do them. It's just, they're so iconic, they're so unique, and it feels like a universe that we need.
I'm just not, like I said, I'm just not a fan of the arm. I have a couple figures where the arm, you can replace the hand with the weapon. Oh god, like Hoist, Trailbreaker, and then there was one, the Wrecker. I can't recall what, the one with the harpoon. But yeah, for some reason these just doesn't look right to me.
Unique Cybertronian designs.
Yeah, unique. It was fun. It was a good way to expand what is a studio, and we, like Evan's saying, huge success. Everybody's really liking Gamer Edition, so we're excited to bring more of that to everybody.
Yeah.
Especially as we have Reactivate coming in the future, you can definitely expect to see some characters from that appear at some point. So we wanted to get the Gamerverse and Gamer Edition going as soon as we could. So sticking with War for Cybertron, we're going to shift gears a little bit to the next scale. Let's talk about our Voyager class. We have War for Cybertron Megatron. You can see him here in his bot mode with this ridiculous axe.
Okay, this is the one thing I was watching a previous video before I started recording, and the person was talking about the size of the cannon, and I agree, the cannon isn't that big, but then again, it's supposed to also go on part of on his arm. So yeah, that's why I'm just not a fan of it. I'm sorry. I may still pick up these figures, but if I pick up the figures, then I wouldn't really change out the arm for the weapon, which means that it would basically be weaponless, and I'm just not a fan of it. Sorry.
Because of that, it looked so weird when that original figure came out and he was bright white.
Yep.
So when Sam was doing the deco for this guy, he made sure to kind of use more of a traditional Megatron silver, and I think it looks more natural
Yeah, it
because
looks
of
great
that.
in these colors.
Yeah, and obviously he has his fusion cannon, he has his Energon mace, and of course he has his arm swapping gimmick that we're making sure to include for all of the War for Cybertron figures.
Perfect.
So even if you wanted to take the fusion cannon and just pop it on there, it's a little...
Oh my god, that looks fucking horrendous. If you look at it like that, oh my god, that is fucking ugly. I'm sorry, I know people are gonna be like shitting on me for it, but it's ugly. Never once have I even played the game and it really didn't dawn on me then. Maybe it's because I was playing the game and I never expected them to actually put the game into actual toy form. But it just looks weird. It looks more like a fire hose or something that's attached to Megatron. It doesn't look like a fucking fusion cannon. It looks like a fire hose. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta get a drink of water, and then I'll be right back with the continuation. So by the way, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen, through the magic of editing and all that shit. So when I last left off, before I paused this, basically they were showing off Megatron and his firefighter mode. We have minor Megatron. Now we have firefighter Megatron. He's even red. He matches the whole firefighter getup.
A little weird, but yeah.
Just if you wanted to go over the top. So why not? Perfect. All right. Sticking with Voyager class, let's talk about our Rise of the Beast character for this wave we have going on. This one might be my favorite. So let's take a look here at the image. We have our good friend Rhinox here in his bot mode, and then clearly Rhinox.
Well, clearly somebody likes this. I said it before, I'll say it again. I'm not buying any of the fucking Rise of the Beast figures. If I was interested at all, I would watch the movie, but the figures, no. I'm already investing in Studio Series 86, the Legacy line, possibly the Gamer Edition, if I really want to. There is no way in fucking hell I am going to touch these figures. I'm sorry, but no. These figures, the figures and the movie itself, reeks too much of Michael Bay. I know, from what I understand, Michael Bay really didn't have a hand, if at all, in Rise of the Beast. But I'm pretty sure that he was somehow possibly like an unnamed consultant, because a lot of that shit that they showed in that preview reeked of Michael Bay.
So that the mask shifts and give him like the rhino belly like underneath, like it's fantastic. But I love this design. He's like gunmetal, copper, rusted, like he feels like almost like an Iron Knight. It gives him a lot of presence. He's very cool.
And that right there, that alone just makes me think of Michael. Oh, it sounds like an Iron Knight. You know, like, fuck off. No, I'm not touching that shit. That can go get flung out of the fucking nearest airlock. Yeah.
So,
Well, now it's a Scorponok killer. Now that we've seen the
now that we've
trailer,
seen the
like
trailer.
9 million Scorponoks that all need to be destroyed in that battle scene. So
but yeah, he's articulated in both modes, so you can get him running and goring anybody, any Scorponoks or anything else that might be coming in the future. Who knows?
oh, dropping hints.
Who knows?
So, sticking with Rise of the Beasts, we pipeline this next guy. Clearly a fan favorite. You know, maybe his name is Optimus Prime. So let's take a look at Optimus here in his bot mode, and then you can see him here in all of his truck glory in his alt mode picture.
Okay, I'm kind of curious. Why couldn't they give Rhinox and Optimus Primal and Cheetor and Air Razor and all those other fucktards? Why couldn't they give them their colors from Beast Wars? Why is it that they look like fucking Michael Bay eyes? They're bastardized Michael Bay versions of Transformers. But like Bumblebee and fucking Optimus Prime, they can keep their colors. I think I would have been a little bit more willing to see that goddamn movie if the goddamn Maximals look like fucking Maximals. You know, let them make Cheetor look like how he looked in the Beast Wars cartoon. No, fuck it.
A match that, I don't know, demolition truck.
Off-road demolition taking place in the jungle stuff. He had to be able to get around. So,
But he's got the wonderful, unique silhouette that this Optimus Prime has. The vehicle mode's like a lot of fun. The sword can be held or pegged into the side. He has the cannon accessory as well for his arm cannon conversion. Yeah, he's just a fantastic figure. And I'll make sure.
he does.
That looks great, honestly. I think this will be a really popular one.
All right, so those are all the pipeline reveals, right? We did those. Those were the ones we revealed last time. That is Studio Series Wave 3.
Yeah, that is Studio Series.
Okay, are we gonna get any fucking legacy? Are we getting legacy at all?
Soon. We're not going to talk about them today. They're not going up for pre-order today, but this was our stream. We want to get them in front of you. So that does it for physical reveals. We have pipeline reveals now.
Well, we've got something else, though.
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh, it better be a fucking legacy figure because I'm gonna be pissed. Give me some fucking legacy figures, you assholes.
So we actually do have items that will pre-order today at 1 p.m. These are actually Amazon exclusives, but you will have available limited quantities on Hasbro Pulse as well. So,
see, this is what fucking pisses me off. Their own website, well, we'll have it, but it'll be in limited qualities. It's your motherfucking home-based website. You should have that motherfucker unlimited over there. If people don't have Amazon, they're gonna go to your website. It shouldn't. Well, it'll be limited quality. No, motherfucker. It should be. You should have a shit ton of those figures. And where the fuck are the legacy figures?
talking about our Amazon capsule for the year. So last year we did Wreckers. For everybody that's paying attention, we like to kind of tell stories with Amazon. We have a little bit of ability with A+ content to tell a story. So expanding further into legacy and timelines of where time and place, we wanted to look back and talk about IDW. So we're going back to the pre-war era.
Yep.
So we know that everybody's kind of seen this Megatron as of late, but you might not know about the rest of it. So let's take a look here. This first picture, we have.
Okay, these are what I'm talking about that I pre-ordered. It's these things, the Rise of Tyranny 2-pack, and I can't recall what the other one is. Overall, I'm actually liking the way that they look. I'm just getting tired of the fucking, basically, recolors of previous molds. These figures, see, I think I paid like one. Here, let me go on to the website, Amazon website. Hold on one second. I'm actually going to pause this. There we go. And then, let's see here. Do we? I don't know. Oh, I do have a display capture. Okay, here I'm going to move this here. And then I'll minimize that. Can I minimize that with fuck, I'll just do this. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go to Amazon. Ooh, it's 77 here in Kelso. Nice. Okay, returns and orders. Okay, so this one I paid $59.50 total, so that's with taxes and all that shit. And the other one is $75.73. I know you really can't see it, but that's what it says. Okay, here, let's move this back. Oh, come on. There it goes. I paid, it's going to be over $150 for those two sets. I would be hoping that for that much money that I just pumped out, that we would get at least some new molds, like what? I'm sorry, but a new head sculpt and some new weapons and accessories just doesn't really cut it. Granted, I want these figures, so I'm going to pay for them, But I'm just hoping that Hasbro would actually fucking take a risk and actually just make a new goddamn mold. If they actually went out and said, hey, here are 2 new molds for these figures, I'm pretty sure people would be even willing to pay like $70, $80, or even $90 just because of the fact that it is something new. It's something new. Those new molds would pay for themselves. I guarantee you that. Because people are so fucking desperate for like the minor Megatron. I've heard friends of mine say, oh, I wish that they did a minor Megatron. We got one, but it's sadly a fucking rehash or repaint, minor retool or whatever of the fucking Siege Megatron. Give us something fucking new. Please, I'm begging you. Holy shit.
It was just sort of merging and trying to align a lot of like the pre-war era stories that we had going on, taking from a lot of our big beats and just trying to bring them all together so that we can do some of the characters that we haven't touched on.
Okay, so Senator Ratbat here. This has to be what? Let's see, 1, 2. I think this is the 4th fucking, with the exception of I think it's just literally the head resculpt for this figure. I don't think it has anything really new with the wings or the accessory. I think they literally just did a head swap on this figure. This is the 4th fucking time that they released the Scourge mold. It's getting fucking tiring. Make something new. It's not that fucking hard. It'd pay for itself. What the hell is it with Hasbro becoming so goddamn lazy?
And I think we did a minor Megatron a couple years ago that had like a very tiny scale, but everybody wants a big one, right?
Yep, we need those.
Yeah. So first up, we're going to start with minor Megatron, D16 if you'd like, and Senator Ratbat, which to some fans are like, Senator Ratbat? And it's like, yeah, Senator Ratbat.
Wasn't always a cassette, but
Wasn't
was
always
still
a
very
cassette.
purple.
Yeah. A very iconic design. So, Megatron Origins came out in 2007. And it made me care about Megatron. Because in all honesty, I didn't. When I was a kid watching the cartoons, he was generic bad guy of the week, right? And
wait, what the fuck? He was that generic who the fuck is this guy? Get him out of here. He's not a fucking Transformers fan. Megatron was not a generic bad guy of the week. Holy fucking... Did he just say that shit? Wow, what a hot take this guy has. Am I right? Holy shit.
And then I remember being in a comic book shop and the coming soon, like little postcard cutouts that they would have was the first cover of Megatron Origins. And you're just like, what is this? And so I just remember reading each trade. Alex Milne was the artist for that, and the designs in it are fantastic. Yeah. And
okay, I'm sorry. Whenever this guy fucking talks, I can't take him seriously anymore. When he considers Megatron to be generic bad guy of the week material. Fuck off! Fuck off! You fucking schmuck!
Clearly, somebody loved these designs because they kept showing up in all of the weird continuity that IDW had through timey-wimey shenanigans where they would go back and forth. Colors would vary, so I based this Megatron's colors off of, there's like a cafe scene with him and Impactor where he has an all dark color scheme. And I really preferred that over the classic Megatron because that really helps show where he started and where he goes, like where you see like a transformation like that. So here's our normal Siege body.
Okay, that's one thing I hope that they fucking fix with the minor Megatron is the whole issue with the head. I'm not sure if anybody else had this issue, but as you can see here, the head on my Siege Megatron would not peg in correctly or would not clip or whatever the fucking correct term is, and it would just constantly flop around. I hope they fucking fix it with minor Megatron because, as you can see here, even this figure fucking had the issue.
This is a partial off of this guy. Yeah,
really good.
It's essentially new chest, new head, new shoulders, and then of course he has his drill arm and his pickaxe accessory, which was quite a fight to get that in there. It's like he has to have the pickaxe.
It can't be a miner without a pickaxe, right?
Yeah.
How is he going to harvest his energon? So.
I also want to give you a good kudos to this because you really fought to make this happen because some people were just like, oh, I don't know about this. And
Yeah,
it's
well,
like,
we got to tell some story. This is a lot of fun. So, this is the first item. This again will be available.
Okay, so this is one, like I said, this is one of the ones that I pre-ordered, and the other one is like a data clerk Optimus Prime and Senator Shockwave.
Seen the pics that have been doing the rounds, of course, but it's great to kind of hear the logic of it and everything. And you know, Evan, you were talking about the comic story and him sitting in the cafe with Impactor and that. I think this is going to be hugely popular. A lot of people love those stories.
Yeah.
And great to see it done.
Yeah, exactly. And then the Rat Bat design as well was just, it was so iconic and interesting that I had to go off with the Scourge for that. Yeah, it turned out great. These guys I worked on with Koki-san, and he was just like, bam, and they were done.
Of course, they're just done because it's a fucking recolor, basically, with the exception of a different head sculpt. They make it sound like, oh my god, these guys just went through like so many hours, you know, getting this figure. No, motherfucker, these were a fucking remake. It's a recolor. Nothing new here. And this is the other one that I bought, the Humble Origin 2-pack.
I don't really super know unless I'm a deep cut here. So Senator Shockwave, as well as a Data Clerk Orion packs, again, you see in the box, then we can see them here in their bot mode, and then we'll transition quick, you can see the alt mode, but we know you want to see the actual toys on the table, so that's what we're getting to.
This one is one I think I kind of have to explain myself a little bit more on because I was deviating quite a bit more from the comics. So yeah. Here we go. Can everybody see everything?
And as you can see, the boxes go together.
Yeah, the boxes go together.
They're arguing as senators with their bodyguards, essentially. It's kind of fun.
Okay, I'll be honest. I'm not really that versed on the IDW universe. Is Senator Shockwave supposed to be like a good guy? Because he, you know, the way he's colored kind of reminds me of Ultra Magnus. Is this the guy who becomes the Decepticon Shockwave? I'll have to do some research. If you're watching this, feel free to let me know. You know, let me know if like what the history of this Shockwave is, because I'm kind of confused.
Yeah, which granted, I know Orion Pax looks a little menacing right there with his axe. You don't know what data he's clerking. Like maybe he needs that axe. So okay, when storytelling comes in for Orion Pax, I always enjoy when he starts out as a much smaller bot. In certain instances, like in IDW, he already starts out like huge and is comparable to Megatron. I know there is a body that people were expecting for this. Maybe that's not coming just yet, but maybe it's coming in the future. But for this one, as a data clerk, which we're taking from our aligned continuity, he seemed like he should be meeker and smaller. So he is a partial off of our Hound, our Siege Hound. But we brought in elements from the IDW, and we also gave him, it was a Guido Guidi head that he designed that was used in an IDW comic as well. It's a great open mouth head that I loved, so I wanted to make sure to get it in there. And then there's the axe that was from an old Orion Pax toy as well. But yeah, he's a lot of fun. And then of course, Senator.
Oh, Senators.
Senator Shockwave.
Also not always a menacing purple character.
Yes. Not a monodie monster. That is also apparently Onyx Prime. Like there's a lot going on there that we'll talk about later. But yeah, Senator Shockwave, who befriends Orion Pax just because they have very similar ideals.
Okay, so it sounds like that this guy this Senator Shockwave may have been a good guy then. So I'm kind of confused. Was this guy turned into the Decepticon Shockwave then?
goes through so many color schemes in the comic books that the reason
Sure
that I
does.
chose the last one that he appeared in is because I liked the storytelling of them having similar color schemes.
I'm sorry, this guy, his opinions don't mean shit to me, and I know people can say that about me, but when this guy literally said that Megatron was generic bad guy of the week, he can go get fucked. I do like the figure and the coloring. Like I said, for some reason, he reminds me so much of Ultra Magnus, though.
So it just kind of made sense that he would be some sort of jet. You never see him convert in the comics, but it made
It
sense.
makes sense. I like the jet. It's kind of it's like a little bit of meets Armada. It's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. Now, granted, if fans want to see him in the other color schemes, let me know, because I can fight for a redeco. If you want that white and lime green or whatever, I'll make it happen.
That sounds like a Gen Selects target all day.
You never know. But yeah, I was really happy with these. I was happy to kind of dip into more of this, and maybe there will be more beyond just these guys.
There will be. So like we're not gonna like beat around it. We're gonna continue. We're gonna do this pre-war capsule. There are more items to come from our Amazon program throughout the year. Maybe some of it'll get revealed at Comic-Con. I might be kind of there. I think it's coming. So you liking both these? So they auto include.
Love it, man. Yeah, definitely. I like how you've got some of the influence from the comics, like in the chest of Orion packs there
Yeah.
and things like that. Like that's quite obviously IDW influenced, but
I'm sorry. What's the chance that this guy wasn't really this portion here wasn't live? Like that literally this guy was just like this was like a video recording that they shipped over to wherever the fuck that the other two jabronis are, you know? And this seems to be so fucking like recorded and that they're literally just kind of like pressing pause like how I am, you know? And then like, oh, when we want this guy to say something, we'll just press play, you know? It doesn't seem like it fits.
it's its own thing as well. So I think that's kind of neat. And Senator Shockwave is, I don't know, maybe a bit of a deep cut, but I think it's great to see this kind of area being explored. So nice job.
It's weird to get a good guy Shockwave. Like I don't know that I ever really was like, you know what?
Okay, so he is a good guy. Okay, that's cool. I like the alternate take on Shockwave or whatever he was before he became the one-eyed badass motherfucker.
Jetfire is one of my favorite. Jetfire / Skyfire, whatever version you want to call him. It was one of my favorites. So, yeah.
And that comic is so iconic now. Anyway, it's just incredible. So yeah, great to see it done in toy form.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So like I said, pre-order today on Amazon, as well as limited availability on Hasbro.
It shouldn't be fucking limited availability when it's on your own goddamn website.
We clearly need to do some pipeline reveals. We can't
Yes.
have a stream and not do some pipelines. So
Wait a minute. Holy shit. I think that okay, I'll just wait till this fucking video is over, then I'll go into my rant because I think I'm going to start really ramping up.
I think everybody kind of knows who this might be, but let's take a look at the Space Bridge image here. Let us know.
Okay, this is one thing that pissed me off. I didn't really mention it when I did my last Fanstream reaction. Motherfucking Hasbro has millions of dollars, if not billions. You're telling me you could not make up a little video of these motherfucking Transformers walking through the portal? This is fucking grade school, ladies and gentlemen. This is grade school. My neighbor's daughter, who is like 4 fucking years old, could probably churn out a better video on her tablet than what Hasbro is doing. This is Bush League shit, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. It literally looks like that they just took an episode of Transformers, you know, did a Photoshop where they cut out the figure and they just copy and paste it in front of the space bridge. This is shit. This is shit, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, what's going on?
So here's Core Class Snarl, which is looking really, really very cool.
Oh yeah, by the way, Core Class, I fucking hate Core Class Dinobots. You couldn't release fucking enough of Leader Class Grimlock in Studio Series 86, but we're being bombarded by this bullshit.
Class Snarl? He's like, no, this is Core Class. I was like, I completely forgot. So,
You know, I'm pretty sure Hasbro would just fucking hate me because I'd be fucking roasting their balls on open fire each and every day because of their shit business decisions.
So clearly, we need to do Bombshell.
Okay, so is this guy coming out? When is this guy coming out? And by the way, when are you gonna fucking give us a mass release of Shrapnel? It's been months and I still haven't fucking found that figure. I'm gonna have to spend nearly $50 to $60 for a fucking Shrapnel because Hasbro cannot pull it out of their fucking asses to do what they need to do.
G1 Insecticon, you can see it here again, just artwork, but we'll get a chance to.
And don't let them fool you. They already have these figures already, if not fully fully assembled. They may have them like in in a beginning phase where they have the figure but it's not colored. They don't have to do this shit. I think that they're believing that they're funny and that they're cool. No, I would expect this shit from people on YouTube who don't have the resources. I would expect them to do something like this. Hasbro, you should be better than this. You should be better than this. You should have something fucking awesome like a video of Bombshell literally walking through the portal. This does not cut it, Hasbro. You're lazy. You're fucking lazy. You're cheap. You're cheap and lazy. You're Bush League.
I mean, we wouldn't ever just do 2.
No, you gotta do 3, maybe 5, 6,
7. Who knows?
There's options.
Yeah.
There are more Insecticons. But
yeah, you're never gonna fucking find them because Hasbro can't do the damn job.
Evan, you want to talk to us about the next pipeline?
Yeah, certainly. So this is one of 2 female reveals that we have today. I think it's one that everybody has been screaming to get for quite a while, and we're super excited to bring it to you. Mark worked super hard on this one, so it will be Strong Arm.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be great.
The toy looks awesome. Just this strong, powerful female figure that everybody really loves from RID. Awesome.
One of the standout characters of that show.
Yeah.
So.
This next one, I'm excited for this one. Mark's been working on this.
Okay, if at the very end of this video they get done with these fucking shitty space bridge pipeline fuckfest images that they're throwing out right now, if all of a sudden they take out those stupid fucking RoboSyn $900 jabronis and goddamn start prancing those motherfuckers around again, I'm just gonna end the fucking video. I'll be like, fuck it, we're done.
I don't think anybody really sees this coming. We're going to have our good old friend here. Detritus is joining us in his all-tan glory from G1. It's going to be a lot of fun there.
Talk about right out of left field.
Okay, now I'm kind of confused. Are these going to be part of like the robots in disguise, the RID, the Bombshell, and the Detritus, or whatever the fuck his name is? Are they part of Legacy Evolution? What the fuck are these guys? They're just throwing images out and they're expecting us to know what fucking product line they're in.
The very strong female character, so great. I can't wait to see this on the next fan stream.
Perfect. All right.
Okay, I'd like to know when the next fan stream is so I can tear that one a new asshole.
We're jumping into Voyagers. So next up we have Bludgeon.
Okay, now this one looks fucking nice. It took me forever, but I got Tarn. I fucking have Tarn. I love Tarn. So if hopefully that this guy, because from what I've heard, that basically this guy is going to be Tarn, basically a slight remold, recolor of Tarn. If that's the case, I'm going to fucking love this guy. Tarn, I think, is one of the standouts from Legacy and Legacy Evolution.
Yeah,
it's gonna. You can clearly kind of guess where this is gonna go if you've been paying attention to the year.
Yeah.
But the color schemes on this toy look great. I saw the FEP the other day. Can't wait to take some photos of it. Dave White will, of course, make it look absolutely beautiful per usual. But we can't wait to show it to you.
Yep.
Sticking in our Voyager class, our other new Voyager for the Wave, we have one more Junkion for you. So you can see here. I can't show you what it looks like, but I got the EvoFusion logo up there, and the new name is Trashmaster.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! This is about as good as fucking nothing. What, you couldn't even fucking put up a picture of some in development, possibility of what the figure will look like? No, what you're gonna get, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna get fucking Trashmaster, and EvoFusion. Oh my fucking god! I can literally draw a stick figure of a fucking trash truck, a garbage truck, and that would be more effort than what this fucking is. I think I blew a blood vessel in my brain when I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this. This. There's no effort. I was talking about, I was talking a couple minutes ago about my neighbor's daughter who is, I think, 4 or 5, that she could do she can literally do a better job than this. Hey, Pumpkin, can you know how to use your tablet? Yes. Can you copy this picture? Yes. Can you copy a dumpster, a garbage truck? Yes. Can you put it, mix in it? Yes. Better fucking job! Better fucking job! I would have been happy, with just literally like a fucking, like, in development drawing just to give us an idea. You don't get fucking shit with this. You don't get fucking shit with this. It's literally a word and their fucking shitty gimmick of EvoFusion. Oh my god. Wow, Hasbro, I didn't think you could get actually lower than the bottom of the dumpster. Holy fucking shit, you proved me wrong. You used thermite on that motherfucker. We are now into the dirt underneath the concrete that was under the dumpster. Congratulations, Hasbro. Holy fucking shit, you actually just amazed me. And that's fucking hard considering how bad you've been fucking it up. Holy fucking shit!
So sticking with Voyager, you might be able to kind of guess what this is going to look like based on its name, but it is going to be Autobot. We'll have that brown, orange, tannish color scheme, so very much looking forward to what fans do with this to build out some crazy...
So it's going to basically kind of be the same color scheme, a little bit of what the Detritus is, in other words. Why couldn't they just use a fucking, a blueprint, a drawing? Oh my god. My fucking head is starting to hurt at the fact of how shitty this... I'm literally watching Hasbro just constantly they're literally doing a fucking head dive into the ground right now. Holy shit.
Creations. And then to round out the wave, our final new leader of the year, you can see here some concept art for...
Concept art, that's what I was fucking trying to figure out. Concept art. You couldn't give me concept art of a fucking transformer that takes the form of a garbage truck, but you could give me concept art of this? I'm not even saying that to be an insult to this figure. I know people love Prime and this figure, but you're telling me you couldn't give me a fucking dumpster, a garbage truck transformer? A concept? A fucking concept? Oh my god. I really need to get one of those funny pictures of like a drunk guy holding a camera saying, "Sorry, we're having technical difficulties, we'll be right back." Because I feel like fucking choking shit. What the fuck?
Prime Universe Dreadwing. You knew when we did Skyquake we were going to obviously have to get Dreadwing in there, so it's going to be a fun leader.
Yeah.
Have all the gimmicks that the first one had as well.
It's a fantastic toy.
It is. People have really been loving it. So that's our pipeline reveals. That's our stream. We had a lot today. The pre-war 2-pack.
We had a lot today. There wasn't that fucking much. How the... Holy shit! It was nearly 10 minutes of the fucking RoboSyn garbage, and then it was like rapid fire everything up. Bam, 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 bam. Shitty 2 words. Bam, bam, bam. You know, it's like what the? Holy fucking shit! This fan stream was a. Let's finish it out first. Let's just finish it out.
Both of them available on Amazon today at 1 p.m. Eastern, as well as limited quantity for Hasbro Pulse members today at 1 p.m. For anybody, again, that missed it, that RoboSyn Optimus Prime Elite available on HasbroPulse.com. Make sure you go and get that. Also,
fuck it, I'm muting that shit. Have you noticed that this fucking piece of shit, this fucking $900, whatever the fuck price it is, this gets more fucking attention than the mainline shit that we can actually afford? Oh my god, fucking losing my goddamn mind.
more stuff coming. I'm not going to say yes or no. Also available today for anybody that's been keeping up with their 3-0 figures, we have the 3-0 Bumblebee movie RC. That figure is beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that.
Wow.
Be sure to.
I'm sorry, it doesn't look as good as that one, from a few years ago that everybody's like making sexual jokes about.
60, because you probably already are, at 60TF on Instagram and Twitter. You know where to find Evan and I, as well as the Triple Takeover podcast. Maybe some of us might be on there soon, so definitely have to look into that episode. Spoiler alerts.
We're really excited about that as well. We hadn't told anybody, but yeah, we can't
It'll
wait.
be great. I'm very much looking forward to doing it, because it'll be a good time. Those Studio Series Wave 3 and Buzzworthy Bumblebee Optimus Prime will be available soon for pre-order. Keep an eye out for that. I promise they're coming before the end of the month. Don't forget our good friends.
Don't forget the fucking ugly chairs, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta sell everything except the motherfucking Transformers that you can afford!
Bumblebee Optimus Prime pre-orders will be available for the end of the month. Keep an eye on social media for that. I promise they're coming this month. Everybody get those toys right before going to see Rise of the Beast on June 9th.
Oh my god.
Yeah, don't forget to go see our shitty upcoming movie, ladies and gentlemen.
Bots roll out.
Yeah, Autobots roll out. It was great having you, 60. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thanks a lot for your fucking generic fucking video that we would pause and everything. Have you noticed they really don't talk it all that much when, like, it's like one's talking and the other's not. My fucking god. What a goddamn joke this shit was. Okay, well that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Holy fucking shit, where to start? Oh my god, this was a fucking joke. If it wasn't the goddamn Fortune 500 costing RoboSyn figures, it was the ugly ass fucking chairs. If it wasn't the fucking ugly chairs, it was the lack of decent fucking reveals for Wave 3, 4, 5, whatever the fuck of Legacy Evolution. If it wasn't that, it's the fucking bottom of the dumpster reveal of Trashmaster. Was it Trashmaster? I think it was Trashmaster. Of the fucking Junkion. No fucking concept art, ladies and gentlemen. It was literally just Trashmaster, EvoFusion. Bam! That's gonna sell itself, ladies and gentlemen. What the? I really need that fucking. Please excuse our technical difficulties. We'll be right back. It's like, what the fuck? Okay. So when I return with the next portion of the video, it'll be basically the recap, and so stay tuned and I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, time for the recap of the May 16th, 2023 Hasbro Transformers fan stream. This is basically a replay. I did not get a chance to see it live, so I'm taking the time out of my day today, which it is the 26th of May. It is Friday. I'm taking time to kind of go over and give you my thoughts. And boy, do I basically, Hasbro couldn't even put forth a decent effort with this fan stream. This fan stream was fucking horrendous. Therefore, because they couldn't put much effort into doing a decent fan stream, neither will I give a decent effort to do a recap. So instead of taking time to try to copy and paste images and all that, I just typed out what there was. So basically, what we started off with was the bullshit overpriced Robeson, Robeson auto transforming Optimus Prime. They go for too much, basically. I'm not even going to give a price. I'm just going to say it's fucking too much. It's too much money, and you should not pay for it. Next up, we had ugly ass gamer chairs. I'm guessing that those were. Once again, do not buy that shit. Do not give these companies your hard-earned money, because I'll make you a bet that those fucking chairs will fall apart within 2 or 3 years tops. After we got past the needless overpriced shilling, we went into the more affordable shilling. So we started off with the core class Bumblebee. I cannot recall what movie it was from. Possibly, I think it could have been from Bumblebee. That was the only. I'm thinking that was a studio series. So basically, there was only one studio series core class unveiling this time around. Next up, we have. I'm kind of confused. I think it may be a deluxe class. It's the Studio Series 86 Brawn. I think it's Brawn, a deluxe class. I could be wrong. Brawn is actually a small character, so who fucking knows? And then we had the deluxe class Gamer Edition Cliff Jumper. It looks okay. I'm just not a fan of the whole taking off the arm, the hand, to put the gun on. I understand that's part of the game. I own the games. I love the games. I just don't think that whole aspect carries over well to the figures. We followed that by the Cliff Jumper with the Voyager class Megatron. Basically the same. The Megatron figure itself looks nice. It's the whole issue with the weapon, but I already talked about that, so I'm not going to get back into that. And then we got into the Rise of the Beast bullshit. We have, I think, 2 Voyager class. One was Rhinox. The other was Optimus Prime. Rhinox honestly looks like fucking shit. Why the fuck is it that we still have to try to Michael Bay bastardize Transformers? Wasn't that piece of shit not even associated with Rise of the Beast? We took a step forward with Bumblebee, and now it looks like we're taking a fucking 10 steps back with Rise of the Beast. What the fuck is it that Michael Bay has on Paramount that's like, he has blackmail material or something? Because the last few movies that he was associated with in the Transformers franchise fucking blew. The only exception is Bumblebee, and I think it's because they kept him at a far distance. It's like, Michael Bay was like, hey, you know what you could do? I think I know how I can help you with that video, with that movie. You want to know what you can do? And the director's like, yeah, you can get the fuck out the door and stand over there in the fucking corner with a dunce cap. Because Bumblebee was a pretty decent movie, and like I said, I'm not sure what the fuck it is, but at least the Maximals look like fucking shit to me. But that's my take. I know people are not going to agree with it, and that's okay. We follow that up with the only legacy unveilings that are coming out right away, or that are pre-ordered. We have Legacy of Evolution Rise of Tyranny, which is a 2-pack, 2 Voyagers. One is Senator Ratbat, the other is Minor Megatron. And then we have Legacy Evolution Humble Origins. One is a Voyager class, and the other is a deluxe class, if I remember correctly. The Voyager is Senator Shockwave, and the deluxe class is Data Clerk Optimus Prime. Or Orion Pax. I know I can pretty much feel those laser sights on my head right now for me mislabeling Orion Pax. It's fucking sad. your main product line, and it literally gets no mention of anything for pre-order with the exception of 2 exclusives. How the fuck sad is that? How fucking sad is that? Sorry. What's even more sad is that for nearly 10 plus minutes, they focused on that fucking auto-transforming Optimus Prime bullshit. That tells you right there that this fucking fan stream did not need to even exist. They could have gone another month or 2 months, hell, even 3 months, going to August before the next fan stream, because this fan stream fucking sucked. It fucking sucked. I'm not gonna fucking hide it. God damn it, if I have to pay for this shit, I'm gonna fucking speak my mind. But that is the recap. Like I said, Hasbro could not... Oh, wait, hold on, there's still one more. I forgot, guys. Hold on. We got the pipeline reveals. Now, this shit is not set to be released right away. Apparently, it's more like towards the end of this year, possibly. So, what do we got? We got Core Class Snarl. So, if you're wanting to finish off your Core Class Dinobots, Snarl is coming, ladies and gentlemen. When? Who the fuck knows? Next, we got Deluxe Class Bombshell, which I am fucking hyped for, but the fucking problem is, Shrapnel is nowhere to be seen, ladies and gentlemen. Where the fuck is Shrapnel? I can't fucking see that piece of shit. I can't fucking see him. Hasbro fucked it up. Can't say I'm shocked there. So, I'm sorry, I'm not really holding out much hope for Bombshell. If Bombshell does come out, I'll be damned, you know, but I'm still gonna have to fucking spin an arm and leg for Shrapnel. Next, we have Deluxe Class Strong Arm. I don't know anything about this figure. I think it could have been from Robots in Disguise. Next, we have Deluxe Class Detritus. If I remember correctly, I think that word actually means shit. If I remember correctly. Hold on. Let me check just to be safe. Let's see here. There it is. Oh my god. Fuck you, Microsoft. God damn it. It's getting to the point now I use a personalized web. No, I don't want to fucking personalize jack shit. I just want to fucking type. Detritus in biology, detritus is dead particle organic material. Oh my fucking god. If it isn't the goddamn... Would you like to customize your little Internet Explorer? Do you want AI to tell you what your... Oh my fucking god. In biology, detritus is dead particle organic material. As distinguished from dissolved organic material, detritus typically includes bodies or fragments of bodies of dead organisms and fecal matter. So basically, Deluxe Class shit, in other words. Basically, reports are from the video is that detritus is possibly going to be remold of... it's supposed to be an upcoming G1 Earth mode Hound. Which I'm excited to see, you know. I cannot wait to see that, but that's a Deluxe Class Detritus. Next we have Deluxe Class Shadow Striker for fans of, I think it was from Cyberverse. Then we go into the Voyager Class. This one I'm actually pretty excited for. It's Voyager Class Bludgeon. I have Voyager Class Tarn, and I love Tarn. I think Tarn is one of the best figures to come out of the previous 2 product lines. Tarn was fucking awesome. So I cannot wait to see how Bludgeon turns out. Then we go from, you know, at least having fucking pictures, even though I fucking hate the pipeline reveals, the aspect of how they did it. We then get Voyager Class Trashmaster. Voyager Class Trashmaster is supposed to be a Junkion. What does Voyager Class Trashmaster look like? Is he an Autobot? Is he a Decepticon? Is he neutral? Who the fuck knows? Because Hasbro was too fucking lazy to even provide any concept art. Literally, all we got was a fucking generic portal with the word Trashmaster and then EvoFusion. I'm sorry. That's not fucking cute. That's fucking lazy, Hasbro. You're not funny, you're not adorable by doing shit like that. I said it in the previous video, I could go to my neighbor next door and have their daughter do something that puts more effort than that. Hell, I could fucking do that. How the fuck hard is to post some cheap, some early design concept art? It isn't that fucking hard. We're not expecting perfection when it comes to these product reveals, like these pipeline reveals. Sorry, pipeline reveals, because they're so far out, we know that things can change in the future. The fact that you couldn't even be bothered to even do a fucking picture of a dump truck or a garbage truck. Sorry. The fact that you're too fucking lazy to do that is sad. $1 million company and you can't do simple concept art. Finally, for the fans of Transformers Prime, we have Leader Class Dreadwing in the pipeline also. I still gotta get, oh god, what was the other one? I gotta get his brother, I can't recall what that fucker's name is. But yeah, so, that's basically what was all, revealed in this fan stream. And like I said, this fan stream is fucking pathetic. What we got here, literally, this could have been done by anybody on YouTube. Anybody who is not even part of Hasbro. They could have sat down for 30 minutes and just talked about these things. There was no need for this fan stream because 99% of the stuff we already knew that we were getting. And in some aspects, we didn't get a fucking image. We didn't give a fucking image of some of these items, like Trashmaster. 99% of the goddamn time that was dedicated to the things in this fan stream was that fucking Robo-Sin, that goddamn auto-transforming Optimus Prime. When they dedicate 10 minutes to a figure that not everybody's going to be able to afford, that tells you right there that they knew that this goddamn fan stream did not need to exist because it didn't have enough legs to stand on. But that's the recap, ladies and gentlemen. When I return with the final video of my my reaction, it'll be the positive and negative. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. Okay, here we are with the positive and negatives of the May 16, 2023 Hasbro Pulse Transformers fan stream. And boy, oh boy, do I gotta get a few things off my fucking chest. So, we are starting with the positives, and thank God there were actually some positives in this fucking farce of a fan stream. But so positives, we are getting a core class Bumblebee if you are a fan of that figure. There is going to be a deluxe class, possibly. I think it's deluxe class Studio Series 86 Brawn, which I love the thought of. I have the Titans Return Brawn. He's okay, but I just want something a little bit better, And Studio Series has been pretty good at providing higher end quality stuff. We had some Gamer Edition reveals, basically Cliffjumper and Megatron. Cliffjumper was the deluxe class, Megatron was Voyager class. We have the only Rise of the Beast figure that looks decent to me, even though I'm not gonna fucking buy it. It's the only one that I've seen that looks decent, which is the Voyager class Optimus Prime. And then for Legacy, we have 2 pre-order packs that are Amazon exclusives, which I automatically hate exclusivity. It limits and basically handcuffs the buying public, or the consumers basically. But we're getting the Rise of Tyranny 2-pack, which are 2 Voyager class figures of Ratbat and Minor Megatron, which are slight remolds and recolored of other figures. Then we get Humble Origins, which is a deluxe and a Voyager class. The deluxe is Data Clock Orion Pax, and the Voyager is Senator Shockwave. And then most of the pipeline reveals are pretty good, with the exception of Trashmaster, which I will talk about in the negatives. So that is the positives. Now you're wondering, Jeff, what could be so bad about the negatives? Holy shit! When you have two lists of negatives, we got a fucking problem here. Okay, so negatives part 1. The shilling of the RoboSyn. Oh my god, over 10 fucking minutes of a automated transforming Optimus Prime that not everybody, especially in this economy, is going to be able to afford. Even if I had the money, and even though I had the money, I still wouldn't buy that because it just doesn't appeal to me. Why have a toy that can transform on its own? The whole fun about Transformers is that you can actually transform it yourself. You can take the figure and you can transform it yourself, spending $600, $700, $800, $900, however the fuck much it is, to press a button on your smartphone for it to transform. Kind of ruins the whole fun of it. It is literally nothing. That product is literally nothing but something for entitled pieces of shit millionaires to basically throw money out on. That's what it is. It isn't meant for the mainline consumers. You're not gonna fucking see that piece of shit at Target or Walmart, Fred Meyer's, or even on some third-party sites because it just costs too fucking much. If shilling overpriced, automated, robotic toys wasn't bad enough, Hasbro is now shilling chairs. That's right, they're shilling chairs with a cheap-ass fucking little patch on the back that is, I think there was a Decepticon icon and an Autobot icon, whatever the fuck they were. Do not spend your money on that shit because odds are it'll break within a couple years at the most. Next, this next part really just fucking pissed me off. Whoever that dickheaded host was that claimed that Megatron was a generic bad guy of the week. I'm sorry, I've seen generic bad guy of the weeks, and they are not Megatron. I'm sorry. When Megatron was in the fucking series almost religiously from season 1 to the end of season 2, if I remember correctly, and then he was replaced by Galvatron, you're not a fucking generic bad guy of the week. You are the main threat. Granted, a lot of Megatron's plans did not come out to fruition, but the fact is he was not a generic bad guy of the week. And if you don't believe that the guy said it, fucking watch the goddamn stream. Go to 2525, and the piece of shit says it. And that just really rubbed me the wrong way, It's okay if you don't like Megatron, but just to say, oh, he was just a generic bad guy, that literally kind of diminishes, the impact that the character had in the series. The motherfucker killed Optimus Prime. How the hell is he a generic bad guy of the week? I'm sorry, the guy is a dickhead, and if you think I'm a dickhead too, that's fine, that's your right. But I'm saying I think that guy is a piece of shit. He doesn't have a love and respect for what he's working on. And that just pisses me off, Okay, so next we have the negatives part 2. There was almost nothing when it came to Legacy Evolution, with the exception of the two pre-order packs. I think that I may be wrong, though. I think I heard them say that possibly the Snarl core class Snarl was part of Legacy Evolution. It may be, but I thought he was Studio Series. I may be wrong. If he's a part of Legacy Evolution, then I was wrong. I apologize. The fucking piss poor Trashmaster pipeline reveal. Shit. That is why that reveal of Trashmaster is why I went this route when it came to doing the recap and the positive and negatives. If they're not gonna fucking put in any effort to even show early concept art of Trashmaster, why the fuck should I put any effort in? You're wanting my money for, oh, here's Trashmaster. Cool, what does Trashmaster look like? Well, we don't have anything yet. We have a fucking name and EvoFusion. I'm sorry, that is fucking piss poor. They should have just left that figure out of the pipeline and basically said, hey, we don't have anything yet. We'll show you next time. But to literally just put his name and a fucking EvoFusion tag underneath it, no, that doesn't cut it with me. I'm sorry, you may not like what I'm saying, but it's fucking true. It's garbage. It's fucking garbage. The reveals, the fuck. I just felt this. It felt like this goddamn fan stream just didn't need to exist. When over 10 minutes of the fan stream is them showing a motherfucking multi-$100 toy that not everybody's going to be able to afford, that tells you that it literally that this fucking fan stream was literally not. It was not going to be able to stand on its own. They had to find something to artificially inflate that time. Hell, everything else almost that was unveiled, almost everything else didn't take that long combined. Fuck Hasbro for the subpar reveals. I am sick and tired of the pipeline reveals literally being a picture of the portal and a fucking cutout from a TV show or from TF Wiki. Here it is. Here it is. This $1 million fucking company, and they cannot do something original for the pipeline reveals. Now, show a fucking figure walking through the portal, to wow us. Fucking wow us. We're giving you our goddamn money, and you can't even be fucking bothered to make it worth our while. Hell, I'm pretty sure that picture of Bombshell came from the animated the G1 cartoon itself. Once again, no mentioning to fix the distribution issues. Fuck that. They can fucking care less. They get our money, but you want some of these awesome figures to be more readily available. Oh, fuck you. Here, go buy a $600 auto transforming toy. And it's basically the same issue with Hasbro Pulse's restocking issues. Why have a fucking website when 99% of everything that you want is always sold out? I swear to fucking Christ that a one-nut monkey could run that goddamn company better than how it's being run now. Give the monkey a fucking yes and no button. Say, hey, should we restock Tarn? I'm pretty sure the monkey would fucking realize that Tarn is pretty important and slap the yes button. It's not that fucking hard. And I already kind of ragged on the host. I'm going to do that one host. I'm going to do it again. That fucking piece of shit host. That host was a piece of shit for what he said. I don't have that problem with the other host. The one with the beard and the one that was on video. No real problem with them. They did their job. They were shilling, But that guy, a generic bad guy. Like I said, I'm not sure what it is. It's just that fucking just rubbed me the wrong way, But yeah, so overall, I'm giving this fan stream a score out of 4 out of 10. I originally was going to give it a fucking 1 out of 10, but then I stopped and I took a deep breath and I took a drink like I'm going to do right now. I was originally going to give that Fanstream a 1 out of 10, but then I stopped and I thought back. I'm like, yeah, the Amazon pre-orders, all their and they're exclusive, although they're exclusive, they are pretty cool looking. So there was that. So that not nudged it up from a 1, to a low to like a 2, and then like, oh, dude, that bludgeon looked fucking awesome. So that nudged it up from a 2 to a 3, and then there's a chance that we could get bombshell. So that nudged it up to a 4, and the rest of the positives were there, so I kept it at a 4. So they're fucking lucky. Like I said, I wanted to give it a 1 out of 10, but I gave it a 4, basically because I wasted my time. A lot of this shit was already known. There's no need to fucking have this fan stream. Besides trying to drum up some false hype, they were hoping that people would get even more hype for what they're releasing, when in reality it was just a glorified commercial for a $600+ toy. Wait, how much is that fucking RoboSyn? Let's just take a quick look. Display capture. Okay, there we go. I'm just curious, because I'm really curious how much that piece of shit is going for. HasbroPulse.com. Okay, wait, what's this? What? Or more beasts are in your collection? Oh, the cartoon. Wow, I like the way those wings look. Holy shit, that looks fucking nice. How much are they? 54. I'm pretty cool with what I already have, though. If they actually gave Cheetor like a blaster, then I'd probably, okay, maybe I'll buy it. But it doesn't come with a fucking blaster, so fuck it. Low effort motherfuckers. Okay. Okay. This is the elite. The elite RoboSyn. How much? $699. $699 fucking dollars. Let's say about $750, depending on tax and shipping and everything. It could be even more than that, but still. This fan stream was literally a commercial for that fucking RoboSyn auto converting piece of shit. Okay, does it have the other one? How much is the? Oh wait, okay, well, hold on, let's. Okay, auto flagship collector's edition. Wait, what's the difference? Okay, is this one the pre-order one? Is this the? Oh, okay, so this is where I got the $1,000. Holy shit! But it's sold out, so hopefully they're not going to be making any more of this piece of shit, because you should not spend your money on that. Okay, but let's turn that off. $699. You fucking kidding me? Anyway, so that is it for the May 16th, 2023 fan stream. I'm sorry that this was a replay. I was at work when it came out, and for some odd reason, Hasbro has a habit of having these fan streams when a good portion of the consumers are at work. Why they cannot just record this and then put it on streaming, and at a later time, I just don't understand. But fuck it. Hopefully, the next fan stream that comes out in the next couple months, it'll be out in the next couple months, and then I'll be home so I can watch it with you all live and then give you my thoughts. Until next time, my name is Jeff, aka GCurse. Wishing you all a great day. Stay safe, everybody. Peace out.